Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my Contemporary-a-thon TBR, and I am extremely excited for this readathon because I feel like I picked books that I actually wanted to read. Like, I'm very, very excited to read the books that are on my TBR, and I didn't necessarily pick books around the challenges. I kind of just picked books that were contemporary, and then if they fit into the challenges, that's great. And if they don't, that's great also, because I didn't want to do the same thing that I did for the reading rush and have just a terrible experience with the readathon. So I'm trying to only read books for readathons or fit into challenges if I actually have a book on my TBR that fits. I don't want to add something that I kind of didn't want to read, if you know what I mean. So I'm hoping that this readathon is going to be a success. So let's go ahead and get into everything for this video. First, let's talk about what Contemporary-a-thon is. Contemporary-a-thon is a readathon that is hosted by Chelsea Darling Reads and I forget who else because I didn't write it down, but I think it's also Mel to the Any and Reading is Odd. I think those are the three people, but if I'm wrong, I'm very sorry. I will try and edit in whoever the hosts actually are, but I'm pretty sure that those are the hosts. And so I will leave all their information down below so you guys can watch their Contemporary-a-thon announcement videos. Long time ago, I actually wrote all the challenges and stuff down, so that's why I don't even remember who hosted, because I watched Chelsea's video and then I just haven't watched any videos since then, but it's okay. So it's going to be going from September 23rd until the 29th, so that's very soon. And there are 7 challenges. So the challenges are to read a 2019 release, read a book with yellow on the cover, to read a diverse contemporary, to read a book with an illustrated cover, to read a dark/hard-hitting contemporary, to read a book with plants on the cover, and to read a book that's beloved by a member of the book community. So I do have 4 books. I don't think I'm hitting all 7 challenges, but I actually, since I changed my TBR, because my TBR has changed so much before I even filmed this video, over these last couple of weeks, I've just been changing it so much. So we'll see if they fit, but let's go ahead. I'm actually gonna start with this one, I think. I don't know which one I'm gonna read first, but I definitely am trying to get through all of these. I have 4 books. So this is When the Light Went Out by Bridget Morrissey. And if you didn't watch my unboxing for YA thrillers that I got from Midnight Fire Reads, I will link it up above because this came out of that unboxing and I really want to get to it. This, I think, is fitting into, well, number 1, which is read a 2019 release, because this did just come out this year. Plus, it's also fitting into the number 5 challenge, which is a dark, hard-hitting contemporary. This is about a school shooting, I believe. It says 7 friends, 5 years of silence, 1 mystery that will bring them back together. So this is about this boy, I guess, who accidentally pulled a trigger with a loaded gun, and this happened in California. And so this kid Marley died, and then there's a scavenger hunt and trying to figure out, did this kid that pulled the trigger, did he know the gun was loaded? What exactly happened? So this is dark and hard hitting just because it's almost, I don't know if it's in a school, but it's an accidental shooting that happens with these teenagers. So I'm very, very excited to read this. And even though it's YA, I feel like with it being dark and hard hitting, I think I'm actually going to enjoy it. And I wanted to make sure that I had some thrillers in this contemporary TBR because I didn't want to get burnt out on just reading romance the whole time. So I'm very, very excited for this book. Plus, I love that it's pink. It's so cute. The next book that is on my TBR is Him by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy. And this, I'm going to say, I bought this actually recently because it was only $6 on Amazon. It still might be, you'll have to check. But I bought this because Gabby from Gabby Reads and Shelby from Shelby Taggart Reads, they all told me, and I think Kendra also from Kendra Loves Books, I think they all told me to read this because it was absolutely amazing. And then when it went on sale, they were all sending me messages you need to buy it. So I just got this and I figured it's perfect to put in this Contemporary-a-thon. I've never read a book by Serena Bowen or Elle Kennedy, but I've heard great things about it. And this is a male-male romance. So technically I read Birthday by Meredith Russo, which was transgender. So this is my first real male-male romance. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. This is fitting into definitely number 3 to read a diverse contemporary because of it being male-male romance. And I also don't know. It might fit into some other ones. Like, is it a 2019 release? No, it's 2015. So just kidding about that one. So this would definitely, I guess it could technically fit with 7, which is beloved by a member of the community because of Gabby, Kendra, and Shelby. So this is going to fit into 2 challenges, challenge 3 and challenge 7. So that's really exciting. I actually might hit all the challenges now that I'm sitting here thinking about this. So this is about 2 guys and they are hockey players. And I think they were like really good friends, I think it says, for like 4 years. And then I guess a drunken night, something happened, made them be, I don't know, just weirded out or uncomfortable by the whole thing, or they just didn't want to admit to the fact that they were attracted to each other. So I believe that it's all about their romance and then how they become comfortable with that. So I'm really excited. I heard that there are some really great sex scenes in here, so we'll see how I take that. I'm not sure. I don't know how this is gonna go. I've never read a male-male romance before, so are my cheeks red yet? I don't know. Okay, the next book that I'm gonna read is After the End by Claire McIntosh. This is fitting into Read a Book with Yellow on the cover, which is challenge number 2. It also was fitting into challenge number 7, reading a book that was beloved by a member of the community, because Shelby Taggart Reads told me to read this. She said that she loves it. She thought I would love it. And so this kind of fits into that challenge as well. I also have written down that it fits into reading a book with plants on the cover. I think it was a different edition I had seen on Goodreads that has plants on the cover, so I will actually pop it up if I do find that, but this has birds, so if I find the actual cover that had plants, I'm counting it for that challenge. So this book actually I think even fits into more challenges. I'm pretty sure it was a 2019 release, and it's pretty dark and hard-hitting. This is about a married couple where their son is very sick, and each, like the husband and the wife, both have different views on how they're going to handle this. I think one of them wants to actually try and help their little boy get better, even if the results aren't going to be great. Like, I know that there's probably a life or death type of thing. And then the other one wants to just say, no, I don't want to have to worry about like maybe the surgery going wrong. Let's instead just, you know, wait it out. And, you know, he's still going to be very sick. So I don't exactly know all of the details for that, but they each have a different future for their son. And it's, I think, about just how hard that is for their marriage, just because they had a great marriage and they were really good friends. So I'm really excited to read this because I love very emotional reads. I love to, you know, read about characters having to make very hard decisions. And so I am very excited for this one. Okay, but last but not least, I have Whisper Network by Chandler Baker. And this book I actually will probably be listening to on audiobook because it's on scribd. And so since I've been going back and forth to work, I drive like 2 hours a day in order for my commute to work. So it works out really well that I probably can knock out this book during the week of Contemporary-a-thon while I am going to and from work. This is going to fit into the challenges of a 2019 release. It also is a dark, hard-hitting contemporary. And does it fit anything else? I think that's it. But actually, I've hit all of the challenges at least once. Pretty sure. As long as I can find the plants for After the End, then I have hit all of the challenges, which is pretty cool. But this book is about, I think, women in the work area. I gotta read it really quick, sorry. So it says it's about these 3 women who have worked together for this company for a lot of years. They've gone through like affairs, divorce, motherhood, all that type of stuff. They also have their secrets. Then the CEO, I guess, that's taking over the company is a man who's always been surrounded by whispers. As he's pursuing the promotion, he's also targeting a new young female employee, and the women have decided enough is enough. So I think this talks about just females and how they're treated in the workplace. I don't know, reading that kind of sounds like Mad Men to me, even though this is like modern day. But I love watching Mad Men because I'm like, well, they really treated their wives like shit. But I don't know if this is exactly how this is gonna be, but I'm actually pretty excited. I haven't heard, I mean, I've seen this book all over the place. I haven't heard like much about it, so I don't know exactly how I'm going to feel, but I am pretty excited to read it because I think it does kind of have those like thriller vibes to it. So yeah, can I say I'm excited one more time? I think I've said that like 4 times now. Okay, so that is all for my Contemporary-a-thon TBR. I think it's gonna be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait. And I feel like I should tell you this now, but I'm planning on daily vlogging again for Contemporary-a-thon. So it's gonna be a little bit different because I am going to be at work. Hopefully I have maybe 1 or 2 days off within that week of Contemporary-a-thon, but I haven't decided how much I'm going to be vlogging at work because I also want to be doing daily vlogs for Spookathon. And since Spookathon is gonna be like probably my favorite readathon ever, I really wanna like put everything all into Spookathon. Whoops, I'm moving the camera, it's okay. But I wanna put everything in to Spookathon and I wanna like vlog some of my stuff at work. So I might just be doing very short daily vlogs for Contemporary-a-thon and just telling you like my thoughts and everything with reading with like, you know, just some random things that I'm doing around the house. But if I'm at work, I haven't decided how much of work I'm actually gonna film because I don't want you guys to get bored of me working when I want you guys to see me working during Spookathon. So let me know down in the comments. I wanna hear what you're reading for Contemporary-a-thon. I wanna hear what you think of the books that I picked and if you've read any of these, if you like them or dislike them. And I think that's all for this video. So I will see you guys actually pretty soon with all the contemporary vlogs. Thanks for watching this video. Bye everyone.